I'm always delighted to be with Saul News. This has been such a leader in the conservative movement and the Republican Party.
Welcome to the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for June 5th, 2026. The Washington Examiner reports, Trump urges Congress to save college sports. Donald Trump implored congressional lawmakers on social media to pass the bipartisan Protect College Sports Act before the end of the summer to save college sports. Senators Ted Cruz and Maria Cantwell have taken the lead on the legislation that would end the regulatory chaos surrounding college sports. The Protect College Sports Act would include regulations on player transfers and payments, and also include rules on mid-season coach movement. Additionally, it would bar professional players from coming back to the NCAA. Trump wrote in defense of the legislation, saying, "This law resolves many of the most urgent issues challenging our universities and student athletes, stops the chaos, and most importantly, it may be the last chance to save college sports and colleges themselves before it's too late." Fox News reports, FBI launches most wanted fraudsters list as DOJ charges Ohio defendants in $30 million Medicaid scheme for kids. A multi-million-dollar Medicaid fraud scheme intended to provide mental health services to children instead helped fund a fleet of luxury vehicles, federal authorities said Thursday, as the Justice Department unveiled a broader crackdown on fraud nationwide, including the FBI's new Most Wanted Fraudsters list. The case was among a series of prosecutions announced by the Department of Justice as officials rolled out what they described as an unprecedented federal-state effort to combat healthcare fraud, government program fraud, and consumer scams that collectively involved more than $57 million in alleged losses. 4 defendants in Ohio were charged in connection with an alleged behavioral health fraud scheme that generated more than $30 million in fraudulent Medicaid claims. Authorities allege the services were medically unnecessary or were not provided as represented. The Justice Department said Ohio's efforts could serve as a model for future state-federal partnerships as the Trump administration expands its broader campaign to eliminate fraud, waste, and abuse in government programs. And finally, The Hill reports, latest Maine Senate poll not super reassuring for Plattner. Analyst Nate Silver on Wednesday questioned Democrat Graham Plattner's chances of beating Senator Susan Collins in November, citing a recent poll that showed a decrease in his lead over the incumbent. In a Monday write-up, Silver cast doubt on Maine's polling, noting that in 2020, Collins trailed former state representative Sarah Gideon in almost every poll. However, Collins beat Gideon by 8.6 points in the general election. A new poll released Wednesday by Public Policy Polling found Plattner with a 4 percentage point lead over Collins. Silver wrote in a Wednesday post on the social platform X, "An internal poll showing +4 is not super reassuring given that internal polls typically exaggerate their candidates' standing by 4 points or so." And that concludes your Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for June 5th. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.